This is my project on DNA and X-ray diffraction. Tell us your name and about your project. My name is Rosalind Franklin, and I am an accomplished physical chemist with focused success in the use of X-ray diffraction. The main idea that I have tried to further was to improve the use of X-ray diffraction within the study of DNA, to actually find the structure of DNA, which many before me and many at the same time as me have tried to perfect. What was my group trying to find? The baseline for this project was to further improve the attempts, like I said, to find the true structure of DNA, which was already being studied at the King's College in which I worked, by a colleague named Maurice Wilkins. This was a very loose working relationship as we never quite saw eye to eye. Where did the project or experiment occur? The project occurred at the King's College in London in 1951, although I have worked all across England learning and perfecting the craft of X-ray diffraction. What other significant events were occurring in the world during this time? During World War II, I worked with X-ray diffraction of coal. This allowed me to focus on many ways to use this material for fuel as well as the production of gas masks. I was receiving multiple different sources of funding during this time, so I could further my research quite quickly. These studies became the very baseline for my PhD, for my thesis. Who else was involved within this project? I worked alongside a student named Raymond Gosling to prove the theory of DNA structure proposed by James Watson and Francis Crick. Others involved in finding out the true structure of DNA included myself and Maurice Wilkins. Another such person was Jacques Mering, who taught me the basis for X-ray diffraction a few years earlier. What was my role within the project? I played a significant role in the discovery of the double helix structure. I also played the main role in capturing 2 high-resolution photographs of the crystallized DNA fibers. One of these 2 photos was significantly more saturated than the other. These photographs are still very commonly used today to prove how accurate they were, or which helps prove. I helped to lay the groundwork for Watson, Wilson, and Crick's Nobel Prize that they received a few years later. I was not included. What impact did this have within the physics community? I have opened the door for many future female physicists, such as myself, as well as many scientists since my passing, within many different fields. This opened doors within biology, in the study of DNA, as well as physics, the study of how everything interacts with the electrons hitting, and the study of chemistry, of course. This project completely redefined physical chemistry and physics with a new methodology, or a new process of doing things. This project also had major advances within the biology field, and I also affected how physical components can be examined for new uses. A question of the researcher's own: what do you think my own highest accomplishment was? I believe that the most important work that I did at the time would have been the work that benefited the war front. That work saved lives immediately. However, in the long term, the work with DNA opened the doors for so much more research that the latter must be my greatest achievement. I only wish that I could have lived a little bit longer to further my future advances. Thank you for your time.